I'm oftentimes told one of the most frustrating parts of the car buying experience, and I understand, I really do, and I empathize, is that it feels like it's pulling teeth to get the information that you're looking for. And I'm going to offer some guidance on how to facilitate a little bit easier of a process because I think from an external point of view, we oftentimes don't appreciate how broad of a question we're asking that seems like it should be simple. So I'm going to give you an example of what's the out the door price on X vehicle. And ask a nuanced question, you'll get a nuanced answer because I will say honestly, I don't know. There are a lot of different variables that go into pricing on the vehicle, licensing, registration, tax, title, but there are also some very specific incentives that people qualify for that until we sit down and have a real face-to-face where I understand exactly what you qualify for, what you are eligible for, I can't give you, a full picture of it because if you are a military service member, a lot of manufacturers have really amazing ways of saying thank you to the service members. If you're a recent college graduate, if you are all kinds of little pockets of money that a professional sales consultant will be able to point you to get you the best possible deal on a vehicle. And so if I don't have that clear picture, yes, I can give you kind of a snapshot and a general idea, and I value transparency in the process 100%. I think it simplifies things, and I think it makes life a lot easier. But I also like to remind people there's a nuance to it. There's specific things because you'll also get things like, well, what will my monthly payment be? And what is my trade worth? Does your trade have a gigantic rip on the passenger seat? Does there have melted chocolate all over the back seat? Or is it pristine? Is it beautiful? Are there 3 owners on the Carfax? Are there 1 owner? Carfax with, a perfect service history. There are so many variables and variations that when you reach out trying to get an answer to a question, it's a really difficult question to answer in that moment without doing you a massive disservice, because when you're working with people who do value transparency and do value clarity and do value giving you the entirety of the picture in a way that's honest and actually representative of the things that you're trying to achieve and know in, and trust is important. And so I'm going to really dig into this kind of piece by piece and provide some tools and tips and helpful navigation on how to answer and break down the specifics on a lot of those really big, broad questions to just help distill it down a little bit. But again, it's not that we're trying to push you to the side or be duplicitous or misrepresentative to you. It's just a case that things can sometimes be a little bit more difficult than they appear, with a few more moving pieces than we might initially appreciate as we begin the long, magical journey towards our next new vehicle. Happy shopping, guys!